am my story. You are your story. When we embrace our stories, we get a glimpse into the lives of others. We better understand ourselves and the world at large. Welcome to the Chronicles Pod, a curated podcast of extraordinary stories of remarkable people around the globe. From the world's famous to the most ordinary person, I believe there is no story too big or too small to be shared. Each episode is a story. I hope you find one that inspires, refreshes, entertains, educates, or encourages you in a beautiful way. I am Ayooluniyi, your host. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a world of extraordinary stories. Hello and welcome to the Chronicles Pod. I'm your host, Ayooluniyi, and I'm so glad you're here. I've been waiting for a long time for this moment. I've been working on this for months and I'm just so excited to finally reveal it to you and to the world. But first, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am Ayooluniyi, so you can call me Ayo. I'm a creative from Southwest Nigeria. Being creative is what drives and keeps me sane. Would I say I had a pretty interesting background? No. But I would proudly say that I was born in a city seated on 7 hills. And that's Ibadan, of course. I was raised there and I have lived most of my life there. I studied microbiology in the prestigious Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, also known as LAUTECH in Ogbomoso, Oyo State, Nigeria. I'm a writer, performance poet, and advocate focused on sustainable development goals 3, 4, and 16, which are good health and well-being, quality education, peace, justice, and strong institutions. And I started this podcast to have great conversations with you and other amazing people around the world and tell stories that are worth sharing. This isn't my first time doing a podcast. I have been a podcaster for years now, and the Chronicles Pod is my recent project. My first attempt was the Unreserved podcast, then Out and Out, and I also appear on the Green Ribbon podcast. But I'm especially excited about this and excited to do this because this is designed to be a space to chronicle stories, purely stories. I've been passionate about storytelling since I was a young girl. As a child, I was mostly solitary, so I enjoyed entertaining myself with stories, either by reading or by imagining. I would close my eyes and sometimes have them opened and see stories playing out in my mind like a movie. And I made those stories into plays, however absurd they were, and got kids in the neighborhood to act them out. Telling stories has always been something I did, an outlet. And one thing I love and I have always loved about storytelling is the way storytelling can literally transport us from one place to another, from a time to another time, and give us insight into experiences in ways nothing else can. A story can be large or small, dramatic or mundane, positive or negative, happy or sad, short or long, famous or seemingly ordinary. It could happen in real life or make-believe words. Either ways, I think stories need to be told in order for us to pay attention to the things around us, in order for us to understand how things are connected with one another, even as we go on journeys of self-discovery, reflection, and change. And that's what the Chronicles Pod is all about, to share stories, to tell stories that matter. Your story, my story, the stories of other remarkable people around the world, and within a wide range of topics from culture, to personal development, work life, social issues, and pretty much everything in between. My hope is that as I chronicle and you listen to all the stories and experiences, you will feel connected in some way, beautifully so. Whether that means connecting to the story or to the characters or people telling their stories, my hope is that you will be inspired to tell your own. And by doing that, we form a community of people who have stories, who are living stories that are worth sharing. I will release episode every Friday fortnightly, and to keep things fresh and interesting, there will be feelings of interviews braided with some monologues as well. So, just like a sandwich. I hope you love the sound of that. And you can listen to every episode on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and anywhere you listen to your podcasts. You can also follow the Chronicles Pod on Instagram at the Chronicles Pod _ the Chronicles Pod with an underscore. And if you want to tell me anything, maybe a feedback on the show, or you would like to be a guest on the show, please feel free to send me an email. Feel free to reach out to me maybe on Instagram, or you can send an email to hello.chroniclespod@gmail.com. hello.chroniclespod@gmail.com. You can also support the impact of this podcast by telling someone about it and by subscribing. I hope you enjoy listening as much as I enjoy creating this for you. I want you to know that no story, no show. So keep telling your story. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next episode. I love you. Bye.